People gonna be doing crazy stuff, so head on a swivel. Y'all know the drill. We've all been in situations on Halloween.
That's right. It's when the kids want
Has
to be
anybody on this show
demon
not
time.
been in a situation on Halloween?
I have not.
Really?
Not nobody's ever egged your house. Nobody's ever thrown anything at you. Tried to snatch your bag of candy.
Fights, got eggs thrown at them.
Fighting
No.
people.
Growing
none
up,
of
yeah.
Shaving cream.
No.
Nothing? Damn.
Nothing.
Never had a bad Halloween.
That's great then.
Well, I didn't even know I was having a bad Halloween. I just thought that was just how Halloween
That's
went
Halloween.
down.
Yeah, I thought that
Demon
was
It's just
time.
like, yo, we was out in the streets.
Yeah.
No, it was just regular old trick or treating.
Nah, bro.
I mean, maybe a kid, maybe someone tried to steal bags or something, but nothing.
bag
like,
snatchers.
Like an older kid, but
No toilet paper on the houses like I've seen on TV?
I TP'd a few houses.
Ah, there you go.
I TP'd a few houses.
if you were to listen to this show, you would think every single Halloween is just frozen eggs, batteries, people shaving
Wait,
cream.
now frozen eggs is I've never experienced frozen eggs.
Me neither.
frozen
That's
eggs sounds
evil.
That's you might as well throw rocks at somebody.
That's the thing.
That's the thing. Frozen eggs are a thing.
I never
Frozen
experienced that. It was just regular eggs.
Regular eggs, yeah.
Yeah.
Not the frozen ones. Oh my God.
Oh, it sounds
Yeah, that's
crazy.
real demon time.
What?
Yeah, that's great.
That is, yeah, no, that's another level. Another level. But yeah, there was always people getting jumped or kids getting picked on or eggs, TP. Anyway, hopefully your Halloween tonight is none of those things, but let's just be careful. Because there was times we would come to the radio station the morning after the Halloween parade. Remember those days? And it would be people passed out in the street. Like literally crawling out of the bushes, like with the costumes on.
The craziest part is that we had a radio station.
Well, that was a good time. It was a good time.
That was
a good time.
crazy.
What a time!
What a time! What a time to go to work when work is actually there.
What a time! Not a time that you wanted to be a part of. Is what Montel Williams
Yes.
had to clap on somebody yesterday because some rando political blogger thought it was, they was going to jump on the internet and act like a porn tape was being shopped around with him and Kamala in it.
Yep.
Oh,
And-
okay.
And
That's the
Montel
rumor.
jumped on the internet with this button right here.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah, it was on Baller Alert is where we saw it. It says a week before the upcoming election, a baseless rumor about Vice President Kamala Harris and former talk show host Montel Williams began circulating on social media with the potential stir-up of controversy. Right-wing, quote, influencer Matt Wallace took to Twitter claiming that a supposed, quote, sex tape involving Harris and Williams was being shopped around and could, quote, break the internet. Montel Williams did not hesitate. Wow. I hear a blogger I've never heard of got millions of views claiming someone is, quote, shopping a sex tape of me that will break the internet. He said, quote, let's break the internet with truth. There is no tape. And then he added Kamala Harris's HQ, which is the social media handle.
Yeah.
And said, their surge really has some people worried.
They're so desperate.
They did date, right?
Yeah. I think that's the part. She's talked about it, I think.
So just to be clear, a sex tape existing which doesn't exist, for the record, would still be, just to be clear, two consensual adults in a relationship having
That's right.
sex. Okay, so it doesn't exist, and the thing that they're threatening that did exist would be sex between two consensual adults who are in a relationship.
That's right.
Scary.
You played yourself.
Well, not only that, but the audio and tapes that exist of the guy y'all supporting.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, let's not forget the porn star case and the sexual assaults and the amazing audio where he talks about he just can't resist women, so he just grabs them in their private parts and throws his tongue down their throat.
The only difference is that...
and also let's not forget that he used to talk about how he would go into Miss World, was it Miss World? Miss
USA?
Pageant? Miss USA pageant that he owned with underage girls, 18-year-olds, maybe somewhere of age. And while they were nude, and he was allowed in their dressing rooms,
What about all the different times on tape that he's talked about how attractive his daughter is?
Yeah, that part.
But again, these are things people don't care about. So we're all naming things that you would think that you care about, that I care about, that we care about. They don't care. The people who don't care don't care.
You played
One,
yourself.
I got one more button. I heard yesterday that everybody was mad at President Biden for calling people who called the island of Puerto Rico or sat there and laughed about the island of Puerto Rico being called a island of garbage. He called those people and Trump supporters garbage. Did you guys hear that audio?
Yeah, do we have that audio?
We don't have that audio.
Because
We do? Okay.
yeah, he called. He basically said you want to call Puerto Rico garbage. I call your supporters garbage.
That's right.
You have it. Here you go.
Puerto Rico, where I'm in my home state of Delaware, they're good, decent, honorable people. The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters. His demonization of things is unconscionable, and it's un-American.
And so they were mad at Biden, and by they I mean the people he called garbage, which would be the Trump supporters.
That's not what he was saying. Hit you with the button, and hit anyone with the button who now wants to take fumbling, bumbling Biden literally at every word.
Well, no, he's talking about people who supported the comedian. He's talking about people who were okay with that.
He's talking about the comedian. He's talking about the actual. He's talking about the people who got up and supported him at the thing.
Yeah.
They're turning it into every supporter.
But by the way, even if he was talking about Trump supporters, it's like the president's not supposed to say that about American citizens. What are you talking about? I remember when your guy was president and what he says about American citizens.
But his bar is low.
Right. That's the thing. You're right. Of course, what you're saying is right. But
guys, I don't give a damn. Y'all some little bitches. Y'all are always talking about somebody being sensitive. An old ass man called you garbage for being okay with Puerto Rico's island being called garbage. And you ran to the internet like, he called us garbage. Shut your bitch ass up. Yeah, we calling you garbage, bro. You're trash.
I don't think he was. But I don't think he was.
He probably wasn't. But I am. You're trash.
Yeah, Ebro does not speak on behalf of Biden.
And you're even more trash that you made your way to the internet to complain about that. Like, he shouldn't be talking about people. Yo, the guy you support is a terrible human being that has said terrible things about so many people. And you're supporting him for that job. And he did it while he had the job. What bizarro planet are you from?
That may be why you're supporting him in the first place. Because you like it.
Yo, hit the button, bro.
Congratulations. You played
Yo,
yourself.
we ran down the litany of items of Trump disparaging American citizens.
Endless.
I don't care whether you guys would, but that's Trump, and he doesn't really mean that. He's just, he's just saying stuff. That's bad. That's a problem.
Everything Ebro just said was essentially true, but that's still not what Biden was saying. And that was, and they knew
by the
it
way,
wasn't.
I wish he was. Let's get it popping. Laura, what's on your list today?
Well, I don't know if you guys saw this, but remember when we talked about reggaeton artists jumping up on stage endorsing Donald Trump like Anuel and Nicky Jam? They decided to go up there at a Trump rally and be like, yes, make America great again. Well, and you remember how Donald Trump didn't even know that Nicky Jam was a man. Straight up was like, oh, where's Nicky Jam? She's hot. And then he comes up, he's like, oh, clueless to who this man
You played
is.
yourself.
Literally said she's hot.
So Nicky gets dragged, right? On top of that, he has the nerve to come out with a video, and it's all in Spanish, saying how he's no longer backing Donald Trump for president. He's like, I'm going to revoke my endorsement. He was like, because of what happened at Madison Square Garden and how the comedian went after Puerto Rico. It's just, stay over there, man. Just stay over there. Because it wasn't because of the racist dog whistles, women's rights getting taken away, the racist rumors against Haitians, the rapist rumors against Mexico. None of that bothered him. But now that he's being dragged by his own people, he wants to come out and say, I take it back. Get out of here. Give him the button.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Well, the real congrats is everybody who thinks Trump's better for the economy. There's never been a Republican in the last 50 years that has been better for American jobs than a Democrat, or ultimately better for the economy. The stats do not support that. So stop it.
Yeah, but this is showing he's a perfect Trump supporter, Nicky Jam, because
He doesn't care about facts.
or anything but himself. And this would be bad brand wise now for him to
That's
look
all it
like
is.
he's supporting someone who's anti-Puerto Rico. So he literally laid out why he was a Trump supporter and goes, "But now I'm not. I won't." Yo, he already threw paper towels at your people, bro. He already completely.
That wasn't enough.
Yeah, he already basically blamed Puerto Rico for a hurricane. And said he was sick of dealing with Puerto Rico. So, yeah, hit him with the button. That's a great call.
Shawnee, you forgot that audio, right? When the hurricane was coming, he's like, Puerto Rico again? Jeez, why are we?
Right. When he threw the paper towels.
You remember the paper towels, of course.
I remember that.
But he also was just like, oh, they want us to do everything for them. Well, they are us, by the way. That's called America. But
Thank you.
Right.
and I don't know what you mean. You mean they want help during a hurricane when thousands of people have died? Okay.
Oh, man.
You would think, right?
Last night up in the Bronx, a big button happened. Rosenberg, what's going on?
This could not have gone worse, guys. This could not have gone worse. You look up, Judge 2-run homer, Stanton homer. Before you know it, it's 5-0 Yankees. We're gonna play a game 6.
Oh, Garrett Cole was dealing too. Don't leave that out. Dealing.
Garrett Cole is dealing. No earned runs. All right, Garrett Cole's line 6. Let's see. It ended up being 6 2/3, I believe. 4 hits, no runs. He's doing everything you need him to do. And in the 5th inning, the Yankees melted down after hitting a home run. Aaron Judge had one of the most egregious outfield errors you'll ever see, where he just dropped out number 3, just fell out of his glove.
Yo, Shawnee, on the run, the ball's landing in his glove, and when you slow it down, you see him take his eyes off it because he thinks it was just a gimme. And he missed it, bro.
Wow.
And then the floodgates open. They give up 5 runs in the inning. It's tied 5-all in the 5th. Up 5-0 to 5-all, and they lose and have to watch the Dodgers celebrate and get their trophy at Yankee Stadium. Hit the button.
Oh, man, bro.
You played yourself.
Dang.
That's so nasty.
Did Juanito even come to work today?
I know.
Is he
No, he's
okay?
there.
I think he's hiding in the
His
corner.
his face are in his hands. He hasn't said a word since I got here. Actually,
Juanito.
he hasn't said a word since we got here.
It was
Hit the button again, bro. It was so bad. I was so angry, man.
the definition of going out sad. Was what that was.
I don't think Juanito has any words.
I
He
was so
traumatized.
angry, man. That the way because the Yankees did it to themselves. They lost the game. They didn't get beat last night. They lost.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
And by the way, guess what happened in game 1? The same thing. They lost. And Rosenberg, would you say that this is indicative of the entire season? Because they have the skills. There's something missing. Is it discipline?
I don't know what to say about this part. I truly don't. I mean, this was... The thing is, it ends up now being a really sad World Series, and if they had just won that game, like if they just won 5-1 or whatever, just closed it out the way they should have, at least at that point, they would have won 2 straight games. You remember the fact that they really had bad luck to lose game 1.
That's right.
And if they end up losing in 6 in L.A., you go, hey, you know what? But now with the way that they lost,
No, you
this
unraveled at home.
It's going to linger so bad.
LLJ Cool J.
I feel bad. I mean, this is supposed to be the evil empire. You're never supposed to feel bad for the Yankees. I feel bad for their fans right now. This is... Yeah, Ribbit G.